Hello friends, let's talk about Cancer or crab sign in the year 2019. So what Cancer people can expect during next year. This what I'm going to talk about will work for those who have Sun in Cancer, but even more it will work out for those who have Ascendant in Cancer sign, and to a certain degree for those who have Moon in Cancer. In some years, Moon in Cancer is very active, and that's this year because there are lunar eclipses and solar eclipses happening on the Cancer-Capricorn axis. So people who have Moon in Cancer will have very important year, and this what I'm talking about will tell them also quite a lot. Okay, so there is also another video about year 2019, my video on YouTube, and the name is Year 2019, Just Another Step. So I recommend to you to see this video if you are interested to listen to some general overview for the year 2019. It looks like that year 2019 is preparation for the 2020, and it is really indeed something like that, because we are going to experience very important planetary constellations in the sign of Capricorn in the year 2020, but we are preparing for that during the year 2019, because those constellations are already close to that, what conjunctions that are going to happen in the year 2020. So yes, we can see those 2 years as the package, like together. So in this video I'm not going to talk generally about the year 2019, but I would like to mention something here. I'm saying this in each video for all zodiac signs. So we live in the world that polarizes more and more, and by saying that I do not think of political polarization. That is obvious as well. And when the world polarizes, we have to choose the side. We need to know where we are. So no, and when I think about polarization, I think mainly about the polarization between mind and consciousness. And by saying that, I am saying that each individual will have to choose between manipulation that is connected with the mind and the truth written with big letter T, that is connected with consciousness. Because mind is here and consciousness is here. Our mind can be easily manipulated, and we can manipulate through this energy, but if we want to know the truth, then we need to go on a higher level and work through consciousness and even widen our consciousness. And that's actually what is happening on microplane and also on microplane at the same time. So we are going through that as collective and also as individuals. In this context, we definitely need to understand ourselves better and to explain to ourselves why did we act in that way, or what do we expect from ourselves in the future. And astrology can be very useful in such times. I am only repeating in those videos for the year 2019 to all of you that it's important to know that actually horoscope is only a map. And this map is helpful if you do not know the area, but when you know it, you do not need the map anymore. So astrology is useful to a certain degree. It's good to have consultations in astrology, to be inspired, to think of yourself maybe in a different way, but finally all decisions you have to make by yourself. Many people also ask me whether they should listen to their sun sign. Let's say they have Sun in Cancer and Ascendant in Leo, what will work more? Well, both things are in that case important. Even now when we said that Moon is important, you have Moon in Capricorn, you have Moon in Cancer, for example, Sun in Capricorn, Ascendant in Aries or whatever, then you should listen to all of those videos and then make some combination. Or you can, of course, order personal consultation, and then I can help you to understand better what is where and how will influence you. So what Cancer people can expect in the year 2019? It is a very important year for them. First of all, Cancer is a cardinal sign. And the biggest changes are happening in cardinal signs in those 2 years, 2019 and 2020. Those signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. The most important thing is happening for Cancer people already, because lunar nodes, this north node is in Cancer, and south node is in the opposite sign, that is Capricorn. So Rahu is in Cancer and Ketu is in Capricorn. And direction is from Capricorn towards Cancer. And when we have this direction, that means that actually both of those signs will feel the end of something, of one period of their life, and will start a new life phase. And this is 18-year life phase for both of those signs. Just it looks like, as Rahu is in Cancer, that Cancer is getting more from this aspect, from this transit, than Capricorn does. So Cancer people can expect more manifestation in concrete life, and Capricorn people will have it more inner, in things where structures will change inside. But it's not definitely like that. It's more like that, but different people can react differently. Cancer people will, with Rahu in their sign, first of all have extremely strong emotions. Maybe they will change emotionally. They will have different emotional needs. They will understand that for their emotional security, they don't need the same things as they needed before. Many Cancer people will change home, will go through some changes in their family life. They will personally have some changes, professionally also. Or some other area of their life will stop being interesting anymore, will not give them any development anymore, and that's why they will need to go to another level. It can be also that in partnership life they go to another level. It's not necessarily that they divorce with this, but this happens with this transit also. Some changes can be smooth and some can be very sudden and unexpected. All depends on that, on which level of consciousness you are, which energy you have in this position. Do you understand yourself well or not? It depends on that, how you will react on this transit. Of course, on other transits as well. So when will these things happen actually with Cancer people? When they will feel those changes strongly? Well, we have 3 seasons of eclipses. One in January, then in July, and then in December. So, first eclipse will happen in the 5th of January. It is going to be on 15 degrees of Capricorn, and for Cancer people is happening in their opposite house. It is the 7th house, and this is the house of those other people. This eclipse will repeat, eclipses will repeat in this area on 16th of July and 26th of December 2019. So those 3 eclipses that are happening in a partnership house for Cancer people will mean that they need to make changes in intimate relationship, marriage life, partnership life, business partnership. This can influence people who work with clients, so changes with clients, or those who are on the court, solving some problem on the court, or maybe with the lawyers. There are going to be changes in this area. So actually, if you are Cancer and you are involved, you have any contracts with other, and marriage is also a contract, there can be changes, Many Cancer will leave this area of their life and they will need to be more involved in their things, in their questions. They will not want to live through others as before. There is going to be change, or they will go with others to another level. Depends. So these are those Capricorn eclipses. But the strongest eclipse for Cancer people is happening, that is total solar eclipse. It's happening the 2nd of July, and it is going to be on the 10th degree of Cancer. The strongest will be for those who have planets on the 10th degree of Cancer, but will also influence all of those who have planets between 5th and 15th degree of Cancer. So those people will feel that they need new things. that they need to change personally, professionally, or other way, that they want to understand themselves better, especially they want to understand their emotional life or their family life, you know, or if they need a protection, or in which kind of protection, to feel emotionally secure, as we said. So emotions can be very high, especially in July with this total eclipse. And I only say to Cancer people, just don't drink alcohol in this time. Try to be conscious and to see what is the message. Then Cancer people will have Jupiter in the 6th astrological house, and Jupiter will make square to Neptune, that is in the 9th house. This can mean that Cancer people will change some life philosophy. They will start doing yoga, and because of yoga they will change their diet or the way how they sleep or where they sleep and so on. On they can stop eating meat or some sort of food, and because of that they will think differently about animals, about plants, about those things. Some will change their habits, maybe stop smoking or things like that. So there can be this transit is quite useful for everyone who deals with the body, with the health issues, and it's very good and interesting and changing for those who are involved in services, especially health services. And and also, if not, then this Jupiter in the 6th with aspects with Neptune can change attitude toward colleagues or employees. So those who you employ, if you are doing that as a Cancer, you know, it can be even better environment at your job with this aspect, with this transit. Then many Cancer people have Pluto in their 7th astrological house, so everything is happening in the 7th house. This is cardinal house, and that's why it's so important, and it will be even more important in the 2020. So for many Cancer people, Pluto is in the 7th house since the year 2008. And many Cancer people went to tremendous changes already, some not. It depends on which degree the 7th house starts. So some Cancer people will go through this in the years to come. And where Pluto passes by, you know, things change forever, we can say. You know, so this is very deep and very slow transformation. So Cancer people go through deep transformation thanks to other people. You know, through other people they have experiences that are completely unexpected, and they need years to understand why was that happening to them, or why is that happening to them now. And now even Saturn is there in the 7th house, it's Capricorn house, and Pluto was perhaps even destructive there, but now Saturn will make this area of life stronger. So if you have a proper partner, you went through some turbulent time, but you understand that this is the best person for you, Saturn will help you to stay with this person until the end of your life. So all relationships with Saturn in the 7th house that have value and that are strong inside will survive, but those that are not, they will simply with Saturn collapse because they don't make sense, for example. Then also Ketu is going to be, South Node will be in the 7th house. So this means, for example, for some Cancer people that they will finish some court process if they have one there, you know. Or it can be that they learn a lot from their clients, they gain, or they meet people who are very wise and help them to solve their personal issues. I mean, it's different for everybody, of course. That's something that we cannot say exactly in videos like this one. This Saturn that is going to be in the 7th house will have sextile with Neptune in the 9th house. So this is some new life philosophy, new beliefs, the new sense for life, new searching for the truth. Saturn can help this. You know, Saturn can help you if you're looking for the truth or you're looking for the answers, you know. And Saturn is useful with this sextile with Neptune also because it actually prepares Cancer people to be completely different in the years to come. And when you are going through such transits, then your life moral or philosophy changes, and it's happening inside firstly inside, and they're going to be quite strong inside thanks to this process that is happening with Saturn, even if this energy is maybe scary from the time to time in some periods. So Cancer people will have Uranus in the 11th astrological house, and this is very interesting. Uranus is very strong in his own house and can help Cancer people to meet new friends, to meet new people, some people who can be useful, helpful for them, who will broaden their views and their horizons, will help them to learn new things and maybe to present new ideas to the world. Some who are interested, Cancer people who are interested in inner life, they will work on widening their consciousness, learn new methods for this, and so on. This is very good transit for Cancer people, and it will last for 5 or 6 years, depend on horoscope. So that's all about Cancer. Here I mentioned many videos that are already on YouTube, and I wish you to see those videos. I do not speak about them because this video would be too long, but there is a video about Jupiter in Sagittarius. I have 2 videos. One is general overview, and the second, Jupiter in Sagittarius, is for all astrological signs. Then you can see a video about Saturn in Capricorn. Then there are 3 my videos about Uranus in Taurus. This is very important transit for the future, so have a look at this one if you're interested in Uranus transits. Then there is a video about Neptune in Pisces and video about lunar nodes on Cancer Capricorn axis. That is the most important transit for Cancer people. So you may decide to watch the video and to be inspired and to analyze yourself in the context of that, what I'm saying in that video. Here I would like also to say, pardon, that many people address me with the question, do I teach astrology? The answer is no for now, but you can order personal consultancy with me and ask any question about astrology if you want. I hope I will have later on a video, online video lessons of astrology, but I'm not sure when that will be, so I won't promise anything. I would like to say to all astrology lovers that it's important to learn astrology through horoscopes. Do as much horoscopes as you can if you want to study this. And of course, astrology is not enough, or books on astrology. It's important to study other sciences, as it is psychology, philosophy, and physics, and others. At my website, symbolicthinking.net, you can see which types of consultancy I offer. Feel free to order some. I have consultancy on different topics of astrology and astropsychology, spiritual astrology as well. Then I offer Feng Shui consultancy and Thetahealing. Thetahealing is one new method of spiritual healing, and it can be very useful for those who need to remove old blockages and prejudice that are preventing them to do what they want in their life, to be healthy and happy people. If you like the video, like it, please share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for that in advance. To all Cancer people, I wish to widen their consciousness and grow bigger in the year 2019.